Heavenly Father, we come before you this evening with grateful hearts. Thank you for your blessings of what feels like an early spring, for longer days, warmer sunshine, and a reminder that you're always at work bringing renewal and fresh beginnings. Lord, we thank you for the opportunity to serve our community. Guide each member of this board with wisdom, integrity, and patience. Help us to listen well, speak thoughtfully, and act in ways that honor you and the benefit the people we represent. Grant us unity where there may be differences, clarity where there are difficult decisions, and courage to do what is right. May your work tonight promote for fairness, good stewardship, and well-being for every resident in our county. Amen.
Amen. Mr. Barrera.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Langley.
Here.
Commissioner Lawrence.
Here.
Commissioner Northrup.
Yep.
Chair Jones.
Yep.
Commissioner Grice.
Here.
Commissioner Barrera.
Here.
Commissioner Marquetti. Here. And Commissioner Lee.
Here.
Commissioner Langley.
I'd like to make a motion to approve our agenda for tonight.
Second.
Motion on the floor and support. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. All right. Public comment. This will be for agenda items only. You got 3 minutes. Floor is closed for public comment. Recognitions. Do we have a representative from the Conservation Office or a representative from the Transit? All right, well, if not, we have R6 2026, and that's for the Conservation Officer Day.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, ma'am.
I move we approve Resolution R6-2026.
Second.
Motion on the floor and support. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Lee.
Yes.
Commissioner Marquetti.
Yes.
Commissioner Langley.
Yes.
Commissioner Lawrence.
Yes.
Chair Jones.
Yes.
Commissioner Barrera.
Yes.
Commissioner Northrup.
Yes.
And Commissioner Grice.
Yes.
Resolution passes. R7 2026 is a resolution in appreciation of Transit Driver Appreciation Day.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, sir.
I move R7 2026, Resolution in Appreciation of Transit Driver Appreciation Day.
second.
Motion on the floor and support. Any discussion? Roll call also.
Commissioner Marquetti.
Yes.
Commissioner Langley.
Yes.
Commissioner Lawrence.
Yes.
Chair Jones.
Yep.
Commissioner Barrera.
Yes.
Commissioner Northrup.
Yes.
Commissioner Grice.
Yes.
And Commissioner Lee.
Yes.
Resolutions passes. We have 2 certificates that are framed that I've signed, and Clerk McMichael has signed also, so we'll search down those people. If not, they'll be in the admin office, maybe hanging on the wall. Commissioner Marquetti, you have
Yes,
some
sir.
recognitions.
Yes, sir. May I stand?
You can do whatever you want to.
Thank you.
You have the floor.
All right. Let me know if y'all can't hear me. But as a former teacher, all right.
You might want to use the, Roseanne, turn that mic on right there.
Okay, all
That way
right.
we can hear you.
There are 4 recipients in my mind for the challenge coin. And I'll mention 1 or 2 specific answers, but these 4 people, friends, employees, staff members, go above and beyond every single day. There are a multitude of examples, and I could give, thank you. And I could give a lot of examples, but we'd be here all night if I were to do that. But I'm going to ask the 4 people to come up here and stand up here. The first person, Madam Clerk, will you please come up here? Ms. Renfro, will you please come up here?
Oh,
Ms. Nelden, will you please come up here? Sheriff, will you please come up here? Now, I hope that this is just one of the first times that we do this because we have so many people who go above and beyond every single day. Ms. McMichael, my first thought when I heard of Clerk McMichael's appointment to the Judicial Review Board was, that is worthy of a challenge coin. That appointment brings honor to Cass County. And I'll say one more thing about Ms. McMichael, and that is the constant effort she puts into elections, and not just during election years. So Monica, thank you. Jennifer Renfro. Ms. Renfro recently received an important award, a Certificate of Achievement of Excellence for Financial Reporting from the Government Finance Officers of the United States and Canada, and that's a mouthful. And this is not the only finance award she has received. Also, she has been doing double duty as our administrator and our finance director. So Jennifer, thank you. Ambrosia Neldon, the board recently passed a motion to accept Cass County's new master plan. The Planning Commission is responsible for that document, but we could not have done it without Ms. Neldon's help. She went over the document many times, checking for all types of accuracy. Additionally, you will see beautiful pictures of Cass County, and Ms. Neldon took many of them. So Ambrosia, thank you. This is so much fun. Sheriff Clint Roach. Not long ago, there was a polar plunge for our Special Olympics. When I saw the videos and pictures of Sheriff Roach jumping into the cold water on a really cold Saturday, my thought was, he deserves a challenge coin for that. Not only did Sheriff take the plunge, but a few months ago, he sponsored a trivia night for Feed the Hungry. So Clint, thank you. Now I'm going to try and do this again because there's lots of people that do, as I say, go above and beyond every single day. So I can even look at the audience and see there's people here that many of our wonderful county people who are also so deserving. But thank you, and thank you, board,
Yes,
for
ma'am.
allowing me to do this.
Well, Market One, you have to top that. Good luck. You all have the floor. There's a face on the mic there. You have to push it for the red button to come on so people in internet land can hear you. Yep, push the button. There you
Okay,
go.
can you hear us
Yep.
okay?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, well, thank you everyone for having us tonight and adding us to the agenda. Thank you, Ambrosia, for working with us on that. My name is Julia Rose. I am the External Affairs Manager for Market One. I've served with Market One for over 4 years now, and thank you again for the opportunity to be here and have our team give an update. So I just want to start off, and as all of you should know by now, Zach Morris is no longer with Market One. He's moved on to Sturgis Bank. We're very happy for him and his time serving our communities and serving Cass County for many years and helping develop our team the way that he did. With that being said, you should have heard last week that our interim is Dan Pete, and he will be starting this coming Monday. And he will be, I guess, a timeline to keep in mind is he will be with us anytime between the next 6 months to a year and continuing to walk alongside our board and our staff as we're at a very strategic point in our organization right now. So moving forward, I will also be working with each individual commissioner and Dan to get something on the calendar within the next few weeks so you can meet with him individually. Bring any of your questions, concerns, thoughts to him and I or one of our other staff. And then also moving forward, our team wants to do better showing up at these meetings. So we'll be here at least once a month or every other month to give updates on what we're doing in the community and how that affects Cass County. With that being said, unless I didn't miss anything, ladies, for that, some updates and some, I guess, events to look forward to. Usually we hold our municipal summit in the spring, but this year we're actually pushing that to the fall. With that being said, we're looking for ideas. Last year we covered grants. We did a Grants University and found that that was very helpful for the communities. So if there's different topics that you would like to be more educated on, or you think different other government leaders in Cass County would like to know more of, please send them my way. And we're going to start keeping track, and we're already looking ahead and planning for that event. And then our annual awards event this year will be on June 24th. It's a Wednesday at Marion Magnolia Farms here in Cassopolis. And last year we had close to 215 people, and we're looking forward to hosting that here again in Cass County and celebrating local businesses and municipal leaders that are doing a phenomenal job. And then that's really everything that I have for all of you, but please reach out anytime if you have questions for our team. With that transition, we also have a newer addition to our team, Ms. Molly McFadden. She's our Community Development Manager, and she's been doing a phenomenal job, and I'm going to give the floor to her.
Hi, nice to meet all of you. I'm Molly I'm going to move this up. I'm a little bit taller than Julia. Nice to meet all of you. I'm Molly McFadden. I'm our new Community Development Manager. So I work alongside Katie Vanderhulst. We're growing our community development team. We heard from the communities we work with that the grant support was really helpful, that being able to walk alongside folks as they go through these big projects was very helpful. So we're trying to expand our team to help as we look at things like housing, as we look at parks, as we look at infrastructure, how we can help apply for funding to support those initiatives in our communities. So my primary charge right now is helping with the administration of the community development block grants for the homeowner rehab project through MSHDA. We had 4 communities in Cass County that applied for funding in the last funding round, and all 4 received funding. We're now working with those communities. Several of them had the capacity to administer on their own, but for those that didn't, we are applying to be a third-party administrator to help administer those funds so that they can successfully report on those projects and help homeowners make necessary repairs to their home to improve existing housing stock. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm also told Katie Vanderhulst will be back on Monday, so that's another fun update. But as you guys look at any potential projects, feel free to reach out to either of us for any help or support there. So thank you.
All right, good evening, everyone. Katie Moltoff, Market One, Business Development Manager, Economic Development Manager. I call myself Business Development because that's my world that I live in. So there's a lot going on right now for us to even lose sight of our mission, which is serving Cass County. So your priorities are our priorities. And so it's never been anything beyond that. We just want to make sure that you guys, anything you need from us, we work for you. So please just ask. And if we don't have the answer, we will go around and find it. So there's so much going on right now. My pipeline is the biggest it's ever been. When I joined Market Van Buren back in 2023, there was no pipeline. My pipeline is busting, and if I look at it, hindsight, I get very overwhelmed, but thankfully it's not all happening right now. It's phased out over the next 3 to 5 years, but we have a lot breaking ground, have broken ground in the last 3 to 6 months. So the next meeting or even our annual event come June, there's gonna be a lot of announcements, and it's heavily Cass. We are also minutes away from a big announcement. Traction project, 17 million, 40 jobs created, no retained because it's a detraction, set to be released any time now. Okay, we're just waiting on one more piece from MEC, and then we'll have that announcement. Years in the making. If you guys, economic development, it doesn't move fast. Me being a mom, I wish it did, but it does, these things take time, and it's nice to see, again, I've been here 3 years, things that I put in my pipeline 3 years ago that are now finally, I'm starting to see the fruits of the labor. So again, anything that you need from us, We have a heavy pipeline. I have a big project down in Edwardsburg that we're currently working on with MEDC incentives. We're constantly advocating for equal rights, not merely such an equal rights, but equality for bordering counties, bordering communities from a state incentive level, okay? Because unfortunately, Edwardsburg, Cass County, being a bordering community, 80% of your employees have to be Michigan residents. That's not okay, being a bordering community, because we're shutting the door on incentives for our businesses to make it here in Michigan. So we are constantly being that advocate as well for Cass County. So on top of that, and the business, or the announcements that we have, and groundbreakings, ribbon cuttings, and all that, again, we are you guys and what you guys want. Anything that you ask of us, we will do. You guys say jump, we'll say how high. Just let us know, okay? Lean on us. Seriously, I mean that, because we are here for you, and we are here to serve you. Thinking of what else. I know we missed the Best New Business. So Best New Business Awards just opened up last week, and this is rolled out at our annual events in June. So we pick a Best New Business from Cass, a Best New Business from Van Buren. They have to be like a toddler, no older than 2 years old. So Jules can talk a little bit more about like that's her world, but that just rolled out last week. So please nominate your Best New Business. I was talking a little bit with some Mike and Alan over here about some commercial rehab incentives that sunset in 2026 that are in front of the House to be renewed. So there are some projects that I'm working on in Cass that are commercial rehab and such, but they're on pause because the incentive has been sunset. So again, we're there advocating that this is, we have this pipeline of projects for commercial rehab and such. Stay tuned. Lots of momentum and business as usual. And if you need anything from us, just please ask. Anything for us at the moment?
Do we have any questions for Market One? I will say that you all have a good person in your interim with Dan Pete.
Yes.
Because he comes from good stock with his dad, Randy, and Randy will be sorely missed because he was my friend. So you all got a good one. Anything else?
Oh, Mr. Chair,
Yes,
I was
ma'am.
going to mention that I also know Dan Pete, and I think he's an excellent choice for interim director. And I also want to say that I believe through you guys, the Village of Edwardsburg got 2 grants. Am I right? Yeah? Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
All right, well, thank you, ladies.
Yes.
Appreciate
Thank you,
you.
guys. We couldn't do this work without you, so thank you.
Yep. Sheriff?
How about we do the dog? Canine thing first?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Get out of here. So as most of you know, we have a canine position in our office that is a bloodhound that is used for searching for lost children, Alzheimer's patients, and
Oh, man.
just missing persons. We had Nellie, was our original. Now we have Britt. And if you don't know the story behind Britt, Britt was named after Shane Britton, who lost his life while working for the sheriff's office here in Cass County. And now we have Britt's replacement here, and this is KJ. And the reason that her name is KJ is because we had a dispatcher named Kelly Giroux who lost her life to cancer last year. Kelly's wish was that people give donations in her name to our canine program. And thanks to Kelly, this is what we have now. This is KJ, who is a puppy.
Yeah.
And chews on everything.
How old? She's 9 weeks old today, and by the time I get her trained, Britton will be 7, and Britton will still have 3 or 4 good years.
Cute little
But
doggy.
KG will be following her footsteps, we hope.
So I just want to introduce KJ to all of you, so when you see her out there in the street, you know who she is and who she's named after. We're very proud of her.
That's great.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, ma'am.
can I ask, is she keeping you up at night? Is she keeping you up? Like I said, she's keeping you up at night.
Ah, that's a great little doggy.
She'll need to be socialized over the next several months, so if you see me in any offices, or you want me to come to your offices, I'd be happy to, because she needs to be socialized.
She's going to be doing some reading with the kids here this month, because it's reading month in the school system. So it's important that she does get out and socialize, because Britt was a COVID baby, and she didn't get to socialize very much, so
Right.
it made her a little bit different. So
Britton's an excellent man-trailing dog, and we really hope that KJ will follow in her footsteps and also be available for critical incidents with officers and county people alike that go through critical incidents to love on.
yep. All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. So I put together a little bit of an annual report of what the Sheriff's Office did in 2025. I'm not going to go through every piece of it, just going to hit some highlights. I will email it to all of you when I get done here, okay? So we'll just skip through some slides here. Start with animal control. Ron Butts, director. Just gives everything that they've done over the 2025 year. Dog bites, 88 of them, dog at large, 239. Search warrants, animals that they've, injured animals that they've gone out and got. Reasons for us taking them into the shelter, pretty clear there. 244 strays, they just wander in the streets and we pick them up. Cruelty impounds 14. Other reasons for the cruelty, you'll see we took in 60 birds, 2 livestock, 8 rabbits, and 37 others, which were hamsters and gerbils and fish. So they were busy last year. The disposition of the animals, we adopted out 103 of them. Of the dogs, 55 cats. Total animals that we were able to move out of the shelter, 446 dogs, 152 cats, 67 birds, 2 livestock, 8 rabbits, and 19 others, which again are gerbils and hamsters.
You all euthanized 45 owners?
That's the owners coming to us asking us.
Right,
because,
right.
Yeah.
I get it.
Shelter events, we had the vaccination clinics. We did almost 300 animals through Bergman's Small Animal Clinic. They help us do that, which is a great help for us. Christmas with the animals, about 150 people came through, collected 10,000 pounds of dog food, 48 gallons of bleach, or gallons of dish soap and laundry soap, 63 gallons of bleach, 456 pounds of cat food, and 1,191 pounds of kitty litter. That is a huge help to that shelter. The community steps up every time Ronnie has Christmas with the animals, and it's a huge turnout, and it is very helpful for us to make sure we take care of those animals correctly and feed them properly. The jail got Captain Shoop. Did I do that? There we go. I did do that. As you can see, there's a lot in the jail. Bookings, 1,137 males, 290 females. Releases, we served 66,142 meals last year. Meal cost at $195,000. Commissary sold, which is like soap and socks and things that they can buy themselves, $11,000 in commissary. And then we collected booking fees and bond fees, around $11,000 total, and a few other small things there. Things we do in the jail, religious guidance, New Foundation Community Jail Ministry comes in the jail all the time. They provide books, they do fellowship, they do 3 evenings per week where they meet with the inmates. They do special holiday gifts for the inmates. They donate a lot of different materials. And we provide all the different types of religious needs, Islamic, and whatever someone will ask for, we are able to provide that to them. Recovery groups through Woodlands. Woodlands is a huge partner for us in the jail. They educate people on substance abuse and recovery. We have 2 different groups, 2 male, 2 female, every week that they come in and actually sit down with the inmates and talk to them. We do peer coaching. We connect the inmates with the community outside. We post-release treatment. Cass County is one, if not the only county jail in the state of Michigan where you can actually get your high school diploma and not just a GED. And that is through the Cassopolis High School, who we have a great partnership with and have that for a long time, and we continue it. So we're excited to have them. We do Alcohol Anonymous by volunteers. We do 2 groups, 1 male, 1 female. We do Narcotics Anonymous, again, 1 male, 1 female, all done by volunteers. We do medically assisted therapy in the jail, where we treat people for disorders, alcohol disorders, opioid disorders. And again, our partnerships, Woodlands, Cass Treatment Courts through the judge, Carol's Hope Healing Center, Health Management Associates, Cass Family Clinic. So they're all good partners for us and help us try and help the inmates get past their issues with the opioid or the alcohol or whatever it is that's causing them to end up in our facility. So more recovery groups that we do clinics, we distribute Narcan. Every person that goes out the door gets a box of Narcan if they wish. If they don't have to take it, we try to do that. Emergency management, Manny De La Rosa, went too far. Manny did a full-size exercise on November 10th at the Eversburg schools. The teachers were all there, the kids were all gone. We had 176 staff in the school, 17 first responders and 4 evaluators and then role players. We actually went in and did a live active shooter in the jail or in the school with the teachers there, so they would know what it looked like, sounded like, and what to do if they did hear that. So Manny was busy setting that up. Then we had the Indian Lake mess with the straight winds. I don't think they ever considered a tornado, but a lot of damage that we assessed in 2025 at the Indian Lake from that storm. So, law courts, as you can see, they're pretty busy. They assist the jail and MDOC 247 times, 218 bank runs. They delivered PPOs to dispatch, 912 of those. Paperwork to the sheriff's office, 240. 163 potential weapons found going through security in 2025. Road Patrol, Captain Johnson, and there's a lot of information here. I won't go through it. But you can see 911 hang-ups, 543, 249 abandoned vehicles, larcenies, which are thefts, 258, general assist, 470, follow-ups on cases that we need to go talk to someone afterwards, 702. And there's just property damage accidents, 530, residential alarms, 289. When we respond to all of those slide-offs because of the snowstorm we had in 2025, 122 of them, which is up. Traffic stops, 2,809, which is up quite a bit, and that's because of staffing. So we're slowing people back down from the COVID days when no one was following the speed limit. But there's a lot of information there that I'll get to you. The drug enforcement team, 28 cases. We did 24 total arrests, 22 felonies, 2 misdemeanors, 15 males, 7 females. This breaks down different townships, cases, firearms values that we seized, the different types of drugs that we took and what townships they came out of. Sheriff's Office Administration, 4,140 reports generated last year, not including the supplementals, and most of those have supplementals, so you could probably double that and be very safe with the amount of reports that the girls up front are doing. Requests for records, about 200 firearms. You can see 1,236 pistol registrations. Registered sex offenders that verify in Cass County are 91. We verified approximately 300 of them. FOIAs continue to grow and grow and grow, 245 of them last year. And they include reports, body cam, 911. FOIAs take anywhere from 15 minutes to multiple hours to process, depending on the request, so they're busy. Fingerprints, we do live scan and manual prints, about 250 of them last year in the admin office upstairs. They take about 15 minutes each. Clerks in their data entry, once we get the report done, they'll enter information into the prosecutor's system, and depending on the case and the amount of people, the process may take anywhere from 10 minutes to 45 minutes. They did about 700 submissions in 2025. So they're a little busy. Dispatch, that is the inside of our dispatch center, so if you like looking at monitors, apply for a dispatch job because there's a lot of them in there. Total phone calls they answered last year, 74,975. Total CAD incidents, which are calls for service, was 48,751, and you can see how it broke down between law enforcement, fire, and EMS. What's impressive is average ring time is 3.36 seconds. So that means we're answering that phone in 3 seconds. We remain on the phone on an average call of 2 minutes and 16 seconds. So that is, the average ring time is way lower than the state average. So I'm pretty impressed with our dispatch center to answer the phone that fast. So, property room, we take property in, we do evidence, 2,489 pieces of property in 2025. And you can see if they were destroyed or sent to a lab, sent to court, where they went. Our services victim unit, you can see that they traveled 2.4 thousand miles. They saw 303 people, and they went to 63 calls last year. And on the bottom, you can see what they were: structure fires or death notifications, drownings, traffic accidents, suicides, deaths, or a homicide. So our victim service unit is back up and running really strong, and we're happy to have that. And it's a big help for road staff to be able to have them there to help talk to the victims. And that's all I got.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Questions?
Any questions for the sheriff?
And I'll get it emailed to all of you. So.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. All right, proposed consent agenda. Vice Chair Lawrence.
Mr. Chair, I move with a one-time vote to approve M-31-2026, February 19, 2026 meeting minutes, and M-32-2026, claims dated 1/31/2026 to 2/28/2026.
Second.
Motion on the floor and support. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Grice?
Yes.
Commissioner Northrup?
Yes.
Commissioner Barrera?
Yes.
Commissioner Jones?
Yep.
Commissioner Lawrence?
Yes.
Commissioner Langley?
Yes.
Commissioner Marquetti? Yes. And Commissioner Lee.
Yes.
All right. Commissioner reports. District 1,
Nothing at this time.
District 2.
Just would like to bring up again, and I'm going to do this, I think, every time until we maybe get somebody that would like to volunteer for their local fire departments. I know that that's one of the things that's always up in the air. All the fire departments, and in particularly Wayne Township, we need some volunteers there. So if you would consider that, I will throw this out to you as well, that you have to take a level 2 firefighter course within 2 years of being on the department. And I will tell you that it's not easy, so I probably shouldn't have said that, but I want you to know it up front. So that if you know anyone out there that's willing to volunteer their effort and time to a local fire department, please do so. It's very important. It's very important to serve the community in that aspect. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. District 3.
Nothing right now.
For me in District 4, I told everybody that I was going to be at the State of the State address, and I went to Lansing. I hate the drive there. There's no good way to get to Lansing. I hate that. But it was eye-opening. I got to meet a lot of senators, some of the Supreme Court, everybody but the governor. But it was interesting. I advise everybody to at least go up there once to see the higher levels of government. District 5.
Nothing reported this time.
6.
Yes, a couple of important updates. Commissioner Marquetti and I were invited to speak at the grand opening of the new Edwardsburg branch of Cass District Library, which is the first new public library built in Cass County since 1978. That's nearly 50 years. This is a $7 million, 5.4-acre facility that's 3 times the size of the former building and includes dedicated children's area, makerspace, which is probably my favorite part, expanded parking, a fireplace lounge, multiple community meeting rooms, and even a cafe. This project represents a major investment in learning, technology, access, and community connection in Edwardsburg and Cass County alike. Second, I want to note that there's an important leadership change in Milton Township. Beginning April 15th, Kurt Meyer will become the new township supervisor, succeeding Eric Rankin, who has served this community with dedication. I want to thank Eric for his service and partnership, and I look forward to working with the new supervisor as he steps into his role and continues to support the residents of Milton Township. Thank you.
All right, thanks. District 7.
will piggyback a little bit on what Commissioner Barrea had to say. It was a wonderful day, an enormous turnout. I knew there would be a lot of people. There were tons of people, a standing room only, and no parking, by the way. So, and the second thing I want to remind people about is that April 4th at the Cass County Road Commission, we have our hazardous waste drop-off, used passenger car tires, and used electronics. And it's from 9 in the morning until 1 in the afternoon. And I can promise you that they'll start coming at 8 o'clock or before. So if you are inclined to help, we would love it. And then we have the data center presentation by Dr. Mills, and that's at the end of the month. And is Ambrosia still here? I can't remember the date. Is it the 25th or the 26th? 26th, thank you. So if you, I know I'll be there, but it's my understanding that the last time I heard, we had 74 people that had registered already to come. So that's it.
Thank you, ma'am. District 8.
Nothing at this time.
All right. Madam Administrator.
February has been super busy. Definitely finishing up the audit again. I want to let you know we're working closely with Woodlands right now. There's been some change in leadership and some concerns about getting the audit finalized that is incorporated into ours. So we are working with them and still trying to meet that 3/31 deadline for the audit.
Oh, I hope so.
Working through the liability insurance renewal right now. That's always a big undertaking for all of our properties and vehicles and such. So we just started that process. And health insurance for the employees will be coming on the heels of that. And just one last thing I want to share. I'm super excited to share. I've made an offer to someone for the finance director, and they have accepted that position.
Good.
So I'm expecting them to start right after spring break on April 6th.
Nice. All right, that is good news.
Yes, very good news.
Thank you, ma'am. Madam Clerk, always first.
Quickly, I just wanted to announce that the clerk's office is holding our I Voted sticker contest again this year. We started it in 2024, and it was a huge success. All of you should have our press release as well as the winning designs from 2024. It was such a great idea that the Secretary of State took it and did their own contest after we held ours. So I like having it local, and as a couple of our election inspectors said, it was fun to watch families come in and say, hey, I know them, they're my daughter, they're my cousin. We have some very talented youth, so please spread the word. They have until the end of May to submit their items. In 2024, our contest judges were Senator Jonathan Lindsay, Sheriff Banky, and then all of our local clerks, and I'm working on judges for this year. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Sheriff, do you have anything else? All right. Judge Beeler.
I handed out a written update, so, and I'll email it to Jennifer so that if you want the electronic version, because there's links in there. But I thought one thing that probably we haven't shared the link enough with you on is the interactive data dashboard that SCAO maintains for us. And if you're ever interested in the caseload that's going on in the courts, if you go to that data dashboard, it has a wealth of information. So that link, I shared it with you. And then there's just some other various updates. I'm not going to take the time to go over it here because you hear enough talking. But I just thought if you have any questions after you read that, feel free to reach out to me. And I just wanted to also say, it's wonderful seeing the recognitions because we have a lot of dedicated people working all the time, and it takes all of us in our different departments working hand in hand, and the work is really stressful. So I just really want to praise our employees because they pivot really well. I think sometimes we forget is the people up here, like all that's going on and all the moving pieces and parts, and I'm just so grateful because every day my staff is working with people from Jennifer's office, or from Monica's office, or from Hope's office, or from Victor's office, or from the sheriff's office. And there's so many things that go on, you can't possibly tell you all the time, but I just think it's worth mentioning. You know, I think the employees need to hear it, that we see all that going on, and things happen in a moment's notice. For example, in the court I preside in mental proceedings, we have to hold those hearings like really quick because there's a request that somebody needs to be taken to the psychiatric hospital. That impacts my staff, it impacts Monica's staff, sometimes it impacts the sheriff's staff because sometimes they have to transport, it impacts Victor's staff because they have to show up at the hearing and represent the doctor that's petitioning for the person, and sometimes that can happen with only a day or less than a day notice. So I just wanted to mention that because sometimes with all the stuff going on, like the employees don't get enough praise for how much they have to all pull together, and it takes all of them because, for example, I can't hold that mental hearing if all those people haven't done their part. So, and the law says we have to. So, and when somebody's seriously mentally ill and posing a risk to themselves or others, we want to take that action as quick as possible. But I know I'm like the last person that does something, but if all the other people didn't do their part, I couldn't do anything. So I'm just so thankful that we have the teams that we do. So I wanted to express that tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Prosecutor. No drain or treasurer. All right. New business, M33, 2026, approval of letter of understanding number 1, MERS retirement plan classification for animal control.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, sir.
I move to approve the letter of understanding for MERS retirement plan clarification on animal control.
Second.
Motion on the floor and support. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 2, M34, 2026, motion, it's a motion for approval of letter of understanding number 1, MERS retirement plan clarification for corrections sergeants.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, sir.
I move motion M34, 2026, the MERS retirement plan clarification for correction sergeants.
Second.
Motion on the floor and support. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? M35, 2026.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, ma'am.
I move for approval of the letter of understanding for MERS retirement plan clarification for correction officers and clerks.
Second.
Motion on the floor and support. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 4, preferred job assignments for road deputies and detectives.
Mr. Chair.
Yep.
I moved the approval of letter of understanding for the preferred job assignments for road deputies and detectives.
Second.
We're going to give that one to
Yes.
the vice chair.
Definitely.
Them two compete. Motion on the floor and support. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any
Aye.
opposed? M36, 2026.
Mr. Chair.
Nope. Already said that one. 37, 2026.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, ma'am.
I move for approval of the letter of understanding vacation usage increment for jail matrons, correction officers, and clerks.
Second.
Motion on the floor and support. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Moving right along. M37, 2026.
Mr. Chair.
Whoops. M38, 2026.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I move for the budget amendment for the law and courts security metal detector replacement.
Second.
Motion on the floor and support. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? For those out in the land with all the committees, that's how you go through an agenda. All right, public comment. Limit to 3 minutes. The floor is now open for public comment. The floor is now closed for public comment. Any announcements? District 1.
Not at this time.
2.
Not at this time.
3, 4, that's me, 5, 6.
Just real quick, right before this meeting, we had the appointments meeting today at 3 o'clock. Just as a heads up, the EDC Brownfield Development Authority Board, there should be one more opening on there. It's my understanding that that board is looking for someone to step up with farming experience, so I'm just putting that out there. If there's any farmers that are watching this, or you know of any farmers that can provide valuable input, we do need someone to fill that seat. Thank you.
All right. Where was I? 7.
What I have done is I have prepared all the information about the road construction on Route 12. And it will affect Commissioner Lee, Commissioner Barrera, myself, maybe a little bit of Howard Township. Those of you in the northern part of the county, it probably isn't going to affect you. Probably don't use Route 12 much at all. But it's going to be all summer, and I have all of that information. And Administrator Renfro, you will want to know that too. So I have this. Feel free, if you would like to make copies of this. And I have more, unless I can always email it to you. So, Sam, I got this for you. Anybody else who thinks that they might need it for whomever they represent, you're welcome to have it.
Thank you, ma'am. And number 8. All good. All right, there's nothing else. We are adjourned.